Mine eye is consumed because of grief, it waxeth old because of all mine enemies. Psalms chapter 6 verse 7. In this verse, David continues to express the toll that his grief and enemies have taken on him. His words convey not only the emotional strain but the physical effects of his suffering. The deep sorrow that fills his soul is so intense that it seems to consume him, to the point where even his very eyes, the window to his inner being, reflect the weight of his distress. Mine eye is consumed because of grief. David speaks here of the ravaging impact that grief has had on him. The word consumed suggests that his sorrow has drained him completely, leaving him empty and worn. His grief is not a fleeting emotion, it is all-encompassing, taking over every part of him. The physical manifestation of this grief is seen in his eyes, which have become a mirror of his inner pain. His tear-filled eyes have grown dim, reflecting how his sorrow has exhausted him. The grief has overtaken him to such an extent that even his body, his eyes, suffers under its weight. It waxeth old because of all mine enemies. Here, David laments that his suffering is not only caused by the grief in his heart but also by the constant attacks and threats from his enemies. The phrase waxeth old conveys the sense of weariness and decay, suggesting that his emotional and physical state has aged prematurely. His enemies, who seem to multiply and persist, are a continual source of torment, deepening his grief and causing him to feel as though time itself has passed him by. The weight of these enemies' actions compounds the burden of his sorrow, and he feels as though his life is slipping away, leaving him worn and aged before his time. This verse paints a picture of someone so consumed by external threats and inner sorrow that he feels diminished and frail, longing for relief from both the emotional and physical torment he endures.